Hello, it's me again, doing another reading. I was called today to try a pick-a-pile reading. So I have 3 different decks here: the Crow deck, the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Most beautiful deck ever, in my opinion. So for the first deck, just pick the one that resonates most for you or draws your attention the most, I guess. Or if they all do, watch them all. It's probably a message for you wherever you're drawn, okay? Oh, okay. You always start to get that energy. Excuse me. So we have the 3 of Wands in this Crow deck. Okay, and for this deck, we have this really great smoky quartz. I don't know if you can see the light come through it. It's so pretty. I always pair this stone with this deck. Lives on it all the time. This is the the Emperor in the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and it's like so. See the golden, it's got gold foil on it. I love these cards, they're so expressive. And with that, I have a clear quartz crystal, a natural clear quartz crystal. I see the light coming through that. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is very pretty. And then for the Tarot of Mystical Moments, which I love this deck, we got the Queen of Pentacles, who is gorgeous. And with this one, I always keep this rose quartz point that was given to me during a serious time. Okay, so now I'm going to split into the piles, and I'll just use that one deck to read the reading. Let us begin. Okay, pile number 1. I love my Crow deck. I love all my decks, but they each kind of have their own personality. With my beautiful smoky quartz. Let's see. It's a little different than I normally read, but let's roll with this. Okay, I've already shuffled the decks and asked for guidance from your guides and mine, and just based on what messages Spirit thinks we need to hear right now. So with this 3 of Wands, right? 3 of Wands is moving to a whole new place, right? 2 of Wands is choosing a path, and then 3 of Wands is going. And you see how he's looking, this crow is looking at the far off shore, toward the star. Oh, look, there's a star. Yeah. So you could be definitely on your way somewhere, thinking big thoughts about the future or making big plans. It doesn't have to be big plans, but this is giving me a vibe of like moving on to bigger and better things or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. I think I'll just do, we'll just pull how many will fit here. 5 maybe. Let's see how many fit. How many come out. Thank you. Strength. What else? What else do we need to know? Oh, that one just flew across the place here. Is that justice? I love that card. Strength and justice. Wow. What else? Got a few more here. I might be able to fit 6. We'll see. The Tower. Wow, all major arcana so far. It's a trip. At least 2 more, please. Let's get 2 more. 6 of Cups. And let's just do 1 more. Yeah. Here, Hermit. Oh, wow. Okay. And then underneath we have the Ace of Cups. Don't you love that? Ace, King, Knight of Cups. Wow. So this could be a lot about relationships here. But let's get a little context. We'll come back to that. These are the stones I usually set on these decks when they're on my little shelf. So when I'm reading, I like to hold them. Okay, Strength. Justice, Tower. Wow. So we're moving on from something we decided, right? We're moving on to something. And this has a lot to do with self-love, treating ourselves fairly, maybe shaking everything up, right? That's when we go somewhere, right? After we kind of topple everything else, right? That's not working. See look at them all falling. It's like, the tower wasn't working so good anyway. Maybe it all needs to come down if I'm going to work on self-love and keeping things balanced, just karmically correct, right? Then that's going to cause a tower for somebody. It could be causing a tower for you, definitely, right? It's a big change up. It's taken a lot of strength, but it's for you, and you know it has to be done, whatever it is. Changing your location, maybe figuratively, literally, a new job, a new everything, a new house, I said a new everything, but could be a new everything, yeah. Six of Cups and the Hermit. It's like working on some old wounds from your childhood, maybe. Maybe you've been working on yourself and kind of hiding out about it, and maybe some of your old friends are starting to come around again, being like, where have you been? What is going on with you? Or it's kind of a vibe, I don't know, it's kind of a vibe. But it can also just be that you're working on these old issues still, you know? And maybe you're starting to see something in that, because the Hermit has the star on it. He's in the traditional decks. He's looking, there's a star in there. Here it's just glowing, but here's a star right there. And then here too is the star. And so you may be seeing your worth. You may be seeing that you deserve better than whatever injustice perhaps you're healing from or making right, more specifically, because this isn't the suffering part. This is the fixing part, right? This is the healing part, getting justice, getting strong, toppling down the bullshit ways that we used to do things, right? And there may be old people involved. This is a card of the past, sometimes childhood, and sometimes it stands for the things we've overcome, right? Our childhood wounds that we have overcome. And I feel like this has something to do with that. But it's also, there's relationships, right? That's what we're talking about. So it's like these people from the past, maybe there might be a handful that come back around, or they're wondering where you are, or you're moving away from them. And all they know is you're gone, but you're doing a lot of like internal adjustments. And maybe you're going to start to come out of that, or people are going to start to knock on your door. But I mean, with our first card, I mean, we are moving. We are seeing our worth and moving towards that. Ooh, there you go. There it is. And then Ace of Cups is relationships, right? New relationships. This is such a pretty one too. Look at him drinking, looking at himself. There's fire there too. There's sun behind it too. It's shining. It's exciting. You know, new people. Oh, and then King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Now, you know, you could start to have people come near you that are kind of a big deal, or people you really admire, or maybe old people trying to come back and apologize and smooch up to you. I'm getting more of it could be romance, but it also could just be fans, like people loving you, people bringing you, I'm really seeing these flowers, like bringing you flowers. There's fishes too. Bringing you flowers and fishes. But this is definitely going to be new. It's going to be lovey. It's going to be, yeah, the end of that, the end of this, right? Three of Swords stuff. It's out of the pain realm and into the like happy realm. Let's get another row here. What the heck, right? Let's get 5 more, please. What else do we need to know about these situations here? Ooh, that one just kind of flipped-de-doo, flew. The Sun. The Page of Swords. Can you see these? Oh, not quite, huh? Let's move this up a little bit. Well, I can move it Page of Swords, the Sun. Oh. Four of Wands. Oh, and then two more. Queen of Pentacles, which is in one of these other piles. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I'd like you to see the titles, but I know what they are. So, well, when I look on the screen, I notice the colors a lot more. It's funny. Underneath, we have the 10. That's so funny. The 10 of Wands. That's so weird because when I was making the piles or setting up the shot, for each pile, the first thing I did was flip them upside down for this sample card. And it didn't feel right. And this was the first card underneath. So I flipped them around and did the top card instead. And that seemed better to me, but it felt right, But that's kind of a trip that it's back. The Emperor. I mean, the 10 of Wands the 10 of Swords is coming up, and especially with the Emperor, is like, you're done with that shit. You're done with that sword in the back crap. It's like you pulled them all out. You've done your healing. You may have been like really hurt in the past, but you're really, really getting less hurt as we go along, really, really healing. I mean, these big cards really say a lot. And the Sun's like a great position to be in. Strength in the Sun. Wow. Everything's out in the open. Everything's hunky-dory. Sun is shining. Life is great, right? Or things have been illuminated. There may have been a talk where you said your piece. And everything came out in the open. And you're like, look, this has to be fair. I'm valuing myself now. I can't deal with this shit, whatever the structure, this job, the way you treat me, this friendship, this partnership, whatever it is. It could be multiple things, right? It's like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Boom, here it is out in the open with this conversation. Right to the point. See that sword? Boom, right to the point. Justice. I need things to be fair, or I need things to be equitable or better for me. I deserve better. I need stability. The tower with the four, it's like, yeah, it's a tower for somebody, but you shook it all up for your own good, for your own stability. Like, it wasn't good the way it was, even if it was like that for a long time, whatever it was, right? Unbalanced. You put a lot in. You weren't given what you deserve back in something. This could also be an echo of a childhood wound, right? What isn't, right? It's good to recognize that, though. Recognize your patterns that you may not see all the time. Sometimes we really think we know our patterns, and then one day you're like, wait a minute. And that's kind of what I see here. Like, you had to shake it up to make it right for you. And you are like, look, I'm not doing it. Queen of Pentacles. This could be the person that you had the conversation with. Someone who's really into their work, someone who's busy with work, earthly things, cares about money, cares about their stuff, right? Someone from your past, someone who may have been fucked up by what you had to say, or the recipient of that conversation, right? Nine of Pentacles. I mean, the more you go in, the more you realize you don't need them, right? Especially the people from your past. It's like I'm seeing like this person, you're like, oh, oh, what's the word? I'm feeling this loyalty vibe of like, so weird how that just popped in. Loyalty of like, you've been friends with this person so long that it didn't occur to you that you could leave them or that you didn't need them. It's like, just because you've known people a long time doesn't mean they have to be a part of your world, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Right? And maybe all your inner stuff is showing you, as it shows you your worth. Didn't I say that? Showing you the star, your worth. And here's the Sun again. But this is a card of like independence. Like, she's got pentacles, she's got money, she's got stuff, but you're like, I have my own. Look, see how their backs are facing, they're facing away from each other. They're like, yeah, but I've been friends with you for so long. And you're like, yeah, but I know my value now, and I don't really need what you have to offer. Ooh, that really came out, didn't it? Because we're not doing this anymore. Ooh, sorry, it's a little off of the page there. We're not doing this anymore. We're not letting people stick shit in our back anymore because we're on the throne. Look at, he's sitting on the sword now. Pulled him out of his back and he made a throne out of him. How about that? And now you're like, yeah, I'm working. I got my head down. I'm doing my thing. Like, I got my own path I'm going on. Like, do I need your shit? Do I need your friendship anymore? Yeah. Just because it's been around a long time. Do I really? Yeah, that's, I think, what's going on here. Oh, in my normal readings, I pick a lot more cards, but this has had a lot to say, I feel. It's had a lot to say. I mean, we're really going to go somewhere else, right? And we know where we're going. I mean, we may not know exactly where we're going, but look at, he's just looking off. He's like, yeah, but I see the star. I know over here is where I'm authentic and value myself. And I just have to cross a little bit further. Yeah. Because this is done. But we've got like these major arcana. We've just done this. I feel like we've done this deep work. We've seen this deep thing. We understand something about ourselves and our value and ourself. Also how we value ourselves, not just how other people treat us, but how we treat ourselves, okay? And we're crumbling that down. We're working on it, right? Because we know we need to change that for stability. We used to think it was cool or whatever. It was something. And now we're moving away from it. And we might have to tell some people, right? This is what's happening. Justice. This is what's just for me. This is what I understand. I'm putting it all out in the open because this is what I'm building here. This happy little place, you know, where everything's chill and balanced. And there's a beautiful fountain, right? Yeah. And then people popping up from the past is just like, whatever. It's like, yeah, you do what you got to do, honey, but I'm good. I've done my inner work. I know my value, and I have what I need, is what this says. I have what I need. And it even has a butterfly for rebirth. Look at that. Good reading. All right. Thank you, pile number 1, for tuning in. If you like this reading, check out my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Pile number 2. This is fun. Here we have the Emperor and this beautiful crystal. Quartz crystal. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me look at this guy here for a sec and see what I get off of him. I love these cards because their faces are so expressive. They're so pretty. The Emperor, God energy, divine masculine, boss energy. I mean, you could be really in command of your life right now. You might feel like, hey, I'm building my throne. I know what's going on. I got control over things. I feel like I'm a go-getter, or whatever needs doing, I'm doing it. You know, he's in command, right? He's in control. He's not messing around either. Look at him. He's serious. But also, you know, divine. I don't know why I had to say that. Huh. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. And like, you're in a good position right now. Maybe you may be feeling like at least some aspect of your life you're feeling really in control of, or maybe most of them. Maybe very settled, you know, stable. Huh. Okay. Let's get some more here. Let's do 5 or 6. I don't know what'll fit. Let's get some cards on this Emperor here. Oh, gee, huh? Okay, then. 1, 2, 3. 7 of Wands, Judgment, and the Hanged Man. What else? What's after this Hanged Man? What comes after the Hanged Man here? What else? The Lovers. Let's just get one more to be consistent because we did 5 in the last one. Oh, 2 more. Okay, whatever you say. You're the boss. Okay, I love how these gold ones, these are neat cards. Underneath we have the 6 of Pentacles. That's nice. Okay, we'll come back to that. That's lovely. All right. Okay. So again, this is my card of you're in a good position, but you're kind of maybe feeling defensive or that people don't get it, or you're having to defend your position in some way, or you feel like you may have to be doing that. You may have a new way of looking at things that is changing some of your relationships, or one special relationship in particular. Something about judgment. Judgment. Let me stare at these for a second. You know, I'm hearing who gets to come with me and who doesn't. So it's like this guy's up here blowing judgment on people. It's like these people are coming up. It's like who gets to go into heaven, right? Well, I'm here or you're here, and it's like you're up here with your horn and they're down here going, can I come? Can I come? And maybe they don't quite understand why some people can't come, and you're just like, no, you can come, you can't come. That's the judgment. Who can come with you? Where? Come with you where? Into this new way of being. You have a new way of looking at things. You have a new way of seeing things. A new understanding of relationships, especially. And this could especially be concerning you about a particular relationship, because the Lovers is like a very close, it can be lover connection, but it just means like a very close connection or soul family connection, or so maybe your closest relationships right now have you upside down because you know, maybe you thought they would get it, whatever it is, right? You're doing something that you're in charge of, you're feeling good about it, right? You're doing good. Sorry, these don't fit quite right, do they? Yeah. So you have a new perspective on certain relationships for sure. And wherever you're going, I don't know why I feel like you're going somewhere. Because I do feel like it's like okay, you can come, you can't come. Isn't that what I said? That's what I heard. Okay, you come, you no, and him too. No, you can go, you can't go, you know, kind of thing. That's funny. Because yeah, you see your close relationships in a different way now. And so some of them may start to come toward you with apologies or wondering where you've been, because this can be a card of separation. Maybe you've been healing. Maybe you're going into some kind of separation now. But I feel like these people are coming back on, where have you been? What have you been doing? And now you may feel differently, but here you are in control. So it's like, I feel like this is you just being contemplative and quiet, and they're wondering what the heck you're doing. And this is what you've been doing. Like looking at things. I can't wait to get more on this. I'd like to get some more. Oh, under here we have, yeah, we're 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and then 2 Aces. So it's like, if this resonates, check out the previous reading, number 1, because there was something about this too: relationships, reciprocity, give and take, balance in relationships. And I see this as like a shift in that, which could have to do with this judgment you're making, is going to bring you all these new relationships that are like bigger and better, right? Aces are really great, right? New creativity, new ideas, new friends, new people, new connections. Hi, Luke. Okay, let's get some more on this because I'm curious. Let's get 5. What do I have? 6? 6 more, please. Oh, let's get more on this 7 of Wands. What about the 7 of Wands? Oh, 9 of Swords. Okay, Judgment. That is the King of Swords. Oh, swords now, huh? Do we have swords before? Just the 4. Okay. Swords again? Knight of Swords. Whoa, dude. Oh, I'll move. Okay, I'll move these a little bit. Here we go. Never get it quite right. Oh, wow. Okay, this is really trippy. On the Lovers. What about the Lovers here? Oh, 2 more. The Hermit. The 10 of Cups. And let's get one more, shall we? Just one more for that 4 of Swords. Oh, 2 of Cups is back again. Okay. Underneath, we have the 6 of Wands. Page of Wands. Oh, look at all those wands. This is crazy. Incoming victory is what that looks like. Okay. Let's see here. Stare at this for a second, get a vibe here. Yeah, someone's not happy that they didn't make the cut or something. That they felt judged by you. And that you won't let them come on your trip with you or whatever journey or make the cut, whatever that means for you. And then, but your new way of seeing has you feeling really confident. And that's probably why, like, you may have been a little harsh in your discussion or telling people as you told them, no, no, yes. It's like, whatever, it is what it is. And they're like, oh, you hurt my feelings. I can't go with you. I mean, frequencies are important, right? If I've been doing all this healing and you're still stuck in the matrix or in denial that you have any issues or whatever it is, like, I can't do anything about that, except go on my way and hope that you catch up, I guess. Right? Wow, that's what I see this guy doing. It's a lot of information, huh? And it's like, have you been going really deep? See? This is like going within about your relationships, your closest relationships, your deepest relationships. Again, not necessarily love relationships, but if that's what you're focused on right now, that could be it. But I keep looking back here. It's like back here where I said you were making cuts. It's because you looked within. You've been really, the hermit looks at the lantern, he sees the star. So it's like you go within to find your worth, your shining star, right? And that's what brings you joy and satisfaction. Well, somebody wants to bring you joy and satisfaction and friendship. So this could be, like I said, this could be old people coming towards you where you've been. This could be new people as you come out of your separation and out of your hermit mode into the sunshine again. Well, you may be doing that already, right? You don't have to go in the darkness necessarily just to look within and think deeply about things, but just a feeling I'm getting. And somebody's not happy. Somebody's not happy about it. But again, you're in control and you're confident about what you're saying and your ideas and what you figured out here, whatever it is, about how to reorganize your friend people, your groups, or who gets to, I don't know, who's healed enough to hang out with me now, who can vibe on my frequency now, who is still, I don't know how to say that without sounding kind of mean, but sometimes if you don't vibe with somebody and you're so far away and you're way up here going, God, I am really healing and I'm working through all this stuff and I have all these great insights. And then you have a conversation with someone who's having a really hard time. Everything's gone wrong. They're really depressed. They have nothing happy to say about anything. It's like you don't speak the same language, right? You can't, vibrationally, you can't really exist in the same space because you're so far apart. right? Either you have to go down to them or they're not going to come up to you, right? So you end up like your vibe goes down, right? And so that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, hey, I'm on my throne. I got shit. I'm saying my piece. I'm letting you know what it takes. And then I'm out of here. And they're like, oh, shit. I don't get to come. It's like, well, you can, but I can't, like, heal you or anything, I'm already going by. Because I have looked at these. God, this one looks so much like my dad. I hate it. He even had a robe like that. Yuck. Your deepest relationship, right? So like this doesn't, like I said, this doesn't have to be someone from your past. That's the vibe I got when I read that row. But down here, it's like, it could be new people. This could be old or new, but it's like you're in a position where you're going to come out of your little separation where you've been doing a lot of work, obviously. And you're going to see where those relationships are. You're going to have really good relationships. And people are coming toward you that want to be your soul family, that want to be close to you, that see your value. And those are the people you're going to, because look at it. He knows now. Look at it. It's almost like he's guarding against anything else, It's like, yeah, I got it. I'm confident in what I know now. I see things differently now. And not everybody's going to make the cut, right? But here's where I'm going. Peace bubble land. This is a peace bubble. That's what I call it. Peace bubble. You build your vibe and you get it high enough and your frequency and this is what you get, right? Happy, happy joy and little weird looking people. I mean, kids. Oh, those are kind of weird looking kids. But anyway, okay, let's look underneath. This is a victory card. Victory. And more coming in. Yeah, wish fulfillment. I mean, new ideas, new people with ideas, creativity. Like, you're winning. This is the card of winning, right? He's winning. Yeah, like I said from the beginning, you're in a good position, right? Not everybody gets it and not everybody can come. And that's, I feel like, the main message here. But in the end, with what you've learned and being discerning from your new point of view, that's what's getting you to your good place here, your peace bubble, your victory, your new relationships, or even some old ones. But they have to come right? They have to come back around and they have to make the cut. Whatever that means for you. To me, it means valuing, right? Valuing me and my friendship for what I deserve. Because that's what the Emperor demands. He doesn't take less. Emperor's not going to take less, right? All right, that's what I have for you, pile 2. I will see you in the next one. Hello, pile number 3. Your card, you had the Queen of Pentacles, and this deck is the Tarot of Mystical Moments. One of my favorite decks. It's one that got me into tarot reading again. And a rose quartz, a beautiful rose quartz, okay, which lives with this deck all the time. So let me vibe off this Queen of Pentacles for a second and see what this reading might be about. I see the little bunnies down here, kind of hidden. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is abundant. She's got, fine clothing. She's usually like very busy with earthly things like working, money, very boss energy. What is in that? I should have my glasses on, shouldn't I? I immediately was looking at those bunnies for some reason. So again, abundance. Maybe you're producing a lot of something or at work, or you started a job that, is helping you be abundant, or you're making a lot of something or producing. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that, but it's a, yeah, abundant. I just keep hearing the word abundance. So you are in a good position right now, right? Either financially or at work, or maybe you're solid in your money right now, or your material situation is just kind of chill where you don't have to work a lot, maybe, or your work is very solid where you don't have to worry about it or think much about it. You're just solid in your material world, right? Settled, maybe. Okay. What else? I think we're going to get however many fit, so hopefully 5. Let's get some cards here. 5 cards, please. What do we want to know about this? Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I love this deck so much. Haven't used it for a while. Queen of Pentacles. What do we have after this Wheel of Fortune? Ace of Cups. 9 of Wands. Let's get 2 more, please. Oh, 8 of Wands and 1 more. Oh, I love this 8 of Pentacles. Okay. God, these smell so good. Every time I use them, I say this. They smell like a new book. Page of Wands underneath. Seeing things in a new way, this one. Okay. Okay, let me look at these for a sec. Stare at them for a second. So what did I say? You're in a good position. Things are settled for you. Maybe you're feeling really lucky. Maybe you're feeling really blessed right now. You know? Maybe you're just at a time in life where things are going really well for you. This Ace of Cups always, because there's so many, it's like a whole bunch of new friendships. Maybe you have new friendships, or maybe you just met a lot of new people, or maybe you're trying to meet new people, but you're feeling a little isolated or defensive, or you've been through a lot and it's hard for you maybe to connect right now with people. I'm not sure what that's about. Again, with this Wheel of Fortune, I see all these pentacles kind of. I feel like these two have a lot in common. It's like, even though that's not what Wheel of Fortune means, but it's like in your money and you're very solid, you're very lucky maybe, or you're feeling very, I don't want to say lucky. What's the other word? Blessed or whatever. I don't know. I lost that. But, you've been through a lot. 9 of Wands can be like the wounded warrior. Can also, this particular 9 of Wands can mean taking your pain and turning it into something else, something beautiful. I don't know, maybe you just feel really blessed that you have like a lot of people around you, or I don't know. I just feel like this is new people. Maybe you're just starting to meet some new people or something, or go to a new place or new environments. I keep seeing like how she's kneeling on the water. But again, you may be feeling a little closed off, a little defensive. Maybe it's hard for you to get out there or something. But this is a card of movement. And then this is a card of work, creative work probably, right? She's painting those wings. I love that one. It's my favorite 8 of Pentacles. Because 8 of Pentacles is work, right? It's kind of like head down, doing your work, probably creative work. Or this could be coming in as a new job, a creative job, or you might be getting into something. I want to say these are connected because it's 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. And so maybe, I don't know, maybe you have an idea around meeting people. I don't know why I'm feeling that. That's weird. Somehow using your experiences to make friends or something, or maybe gain an audience, a bunch of people, maybe. I don't think of Ace of Cups meaning that, but that's just what I'm seeing with this particular deck here. Nine of Wands. See all the thorny bushes? She's been through a lot, right? But she's stitched up all her little wounds. And now she's moving this way into her work. Maybe those wounds become your work somehow. Maybe somehow you work in these ideas into your work. Something about meeting people, but also using what you've learned through all your trials or whatever, or your wounds. Huh. Maybe because things are so solid for you right now, financially or materially, whatever that means for you, you don't have to work so hard, so you can do something that's more creative, and that's the direction you're going. Eight of Wands is just moving. There she goes. Moving from the defensive posture to the creative one. There you go. If you're on the top of your game, or then everything's pretty solid for you, you don't really need to be defensive, right? Maybe you've just been that way a long time or something. I don't know why I'm getting that. Page of Wands. This particular Page of Wands, I love. It's got a new way of looking at things. This Temperance card I also love. I don't know why. Something about the dress always captivates me. And then Five of Wands. Oops. Five of Swords. You know, seeing things in a new way. I don't think I said anything about that, did I? Well, figuring this out, maybe seeing things in a new way. Temperance. It's like balance, healing, but also trying to juggle other people around you. You know, again, dealing with people in the mix. Let's get some more cards here. We got 5 more, please. How about this Wheel of Fortune? Get one more on this Wheel of Fortune, please. 4 Wands. See that? Not at all. Sorry. Nope, can't see it a bit, actually. Thanks for asking. How about now? Nope. What is the deal? Maybe the camera's sagging. Oh well. Okay, 4 Wands. 6 of Cups over the Ace of Cups. Huh. Yeah. It's interesting. 3 of Wands. 2 of Cups over here. And the Star. Yeah. This is clarifying. All right. 5 of Cups underneath. Okay. Again, stability at home. Now, see, that's what I didn't understand about this Ace of Cups. It's like, why are there so many, or friendships, or what did I say, audience? Here's 6 of Cups. So this is history. Maybe your old way of dealing with people, or your old way, maybe you're dealing with some wounds. Let's say it that way. Maybe you're dealing with some childhood wounds that have to do with making friends or being loved, or, I mean, most of us do. I think all wounds go back to being loved if you go back. So yeah, that can definitely affect your friendships, right? Maybe that's something you're working on. Like, you're solid in your home is solid, your money's solid, but your relationships, there's some kind of past issue with relationships, making friends, or because, like I said, because there's a bunch, it makes me think of friends, plural, or community, or something like that. There's some kind of disconnect there, but it's from like childhood. And again, you are going Wounded warrior. This is a card of moving on. Like, 2 of Wands is choosing the path. 3 of Wands is going. Take your little ship and you go. Look at all those birds. I really never noticed those before. Kind of reminds me of all those friendships, right? And maybe it gets hard after all your wounds and childhood shit to figure out which way to go, to figure out who's good to talk to, or I don't know. I feel like these guys are all flying around, and she's like, which one am I supposed to friendship something, maybe? And then the star, the way you're moving is into your own greatness, your creative greatness, maybe the fact that you're so solid in your surroundings right now and not having to worry too much about things, at least material things, has really allowed you to get into your own vibe, you know? The way you're moving now is much authentic. That's the word I was looking for. The star, it can be wish fulfillment, but also I think of it more of as like an authenticity, like feeling really good about who you are and what you represent and expressing yourself creatively. And then 2 of Cups, relationship. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Soul family. With this creativity vibe and the star, it's like new groups of people. Again, these are new, but I feel like this is more about the idea of new friends and what you've been working on around your relationships, old shit, and you're moving on from some old dynamic or patterns or things that you figured out. And then now you're going into and she's, this again, moving into from your wounded warrior state into your authentic star state, doing your creative work, doing what you really expresses who you are, your authenticity, expressive work that you really care about, work that's you're passionate about. And then you meet people like that. Then you make the friends. Then you get the soul family. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. And then here underneath we have the 5 of Cups, which is loss mentality, feeling loss, focusing on what was lost. 9 of Cups, and then King of Pentacles. We got King and Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. It's like after you stop being focused on what you lost, possibly friendships or something, then you can settle. You can settle into your good position. You know you're in. How do I say this? You're focusing on 3 little things or little things that you lost, or in this seeking, or friendships you may have lost. Position. I don't know. Then you might miss your wish fulfillment and the awesome position you're in, like not monetarily, materially, I want to say. So it's like, she's looking down here, and these 2 are just like, yeah, but look, 9 of Cups, dude. Everything you ever wanted. And money. And here you are. Oh, yeah, but my flowers fell down. You know? It's not a position of gratitude, you know? When we're just looking at what's wrong. Spirit told me that in one of these readings one day. Just like, that's not a position of gratitude. Focusing on your losses is not a good way to go. Especially when you're in a really good position and you have what you need and you're doing really well for yourself. And you're making progress on your internal shit and these old problems. You definitely are. Perspective, you know what I mean? Perspective is so important, and keep moving in your authenticity, because that's what the world needs right now. We hear it over and over again in our readings right now. Please put yourself out there with your unique vibe. We need you. Your unique message. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like this is saying. Ooh, I love it. Good reading. Thanks for lending your energy. I'll see you in the next one.